This right here is the new Nothing Phone 1, and we're gonna go traveling with it to answer the main question that everybody has. Is it worth the hype? All right, hopping on the plane. Let's actually unbox the Nothing Phone 1 in the plane. This might be the first ever Nothing Phone unboxing on an airplane. Let's do it. Okay, we're here. All right, let's do the first ever unboxing of the Nothing Phone 1 on an airplane. The way you open is you literally break the box, which is pretty cool. It's very interesting the way that Nothing literally does everything. I gotta say, this is the coolest SIM eject tool I've ever seen in my life. This is sick. Wipe it like this. There's nothing else in the box. And here it is. Wow. It looks just like an iPhone, and I am perfectly okay with that. This is very, very, very cool. Whoa, look at that. That's sick. Is it useful? I don't know, but this is seriously sick.
Let this love keep showing, yeah.
We've arrived in Laos. It is very hot. Okay, we've arrived at the hotel, and I love it so much because look at the views. Look at the views that you actually have. That right there is the jungle. It's the river.
You'll get tired of my voice. That's how much I'm gonna tell you that I miss you. I'll miss you if you go.
Alright, so I've officially set up the Nothing Phone 1, and the first thing that we gotta check out is this right here, the default notifications, because as you guys can see, you can actually customize the way that the light, let's say a message pops up or anything. This one's sick. I don't know, I have to see if this is actually useful, and it might even be annoying at sometimes, but so far, it's just sick. It's just very fun. Once again, I'm keeping this one.
The next day.
I gotta say that I'm actually quite surprised with the battery of this thing. It's actually got a 4,500.
Saccharine Road, then turn left onto Saccharine Road.
It's got a 4,500 milliamp battery, which is extremely good for the price tag that this will actually cost you. Anyways, I've actually got Google Maps popped up on the Nothing Phone 1 because yes, we have just rented a motorbike, the Lemon motorbike, because we're meeting my aunt for some coffee. Tenny, are you ready? Let's do this.
Yeah, I'm watching the rise, and I wouldn't say I'm shocked because I'm hardly surprised. This one's...
Hey, something very weird about the Nothing Phone is that the back camera, you get 4K, right? But then you flip to the selfie, to the front camera, and there's only 1080p or 720p video. There's no 4K front-facing camera. That's very upsetting.
But I'm fully devoted. I don't take it for granted. The doors that open. I knew I was different.
Here's a random fact. Barack Obama drank a coconut right at this really random spot. Alright, I gotta tell you that the more I use the Nothing Phone 1, the more I love it. I feel like this is the Android for iPhone users. That's what I'm gonna say. I mean, from the design that it just feels and looks like an iPhone in a really modern way, then the UI really has a lot of personality in terms of Android. I mean, the actual UI doesn't really feel Apple-y, but it feels really, really well treated. Anyways, our boat has a Bluetooth speaker, so let me connect with the Nothing Phone 1 to the speakers. It's gonna be good.
Here she comes like the rays of the sun, she shines. The next day.
Going on an adventure today. We're going to some beautiful waterfalls. Now, an hour and a half with a tuk-tuk. Let's do it.
Sometimes I'm all about the easy way.
Okay, it's time to try out image stabilization on the Nothing Phone. We're currently in a very bumpy ride, so I mean, what other perfect way to actually try it out? So let's go ahead and shoot some video. Alright, we just arrived at our first stop. We're gonna go to the waterfall now, but most importantly, we're gonna go see the natives now and see how they actually live on their daily lives. Honestly, this is pretty impactful to see, and really beautiful to see. People, the way that they the way that they live here is, once again, pretty impactful to see. We live in a society nowadays that is, kind of disgusting sometimes, and seeing this makes you really reflect on how we really complain about such stupid things on our daily life, and we get angry and we get sad at seriously some really stupid things. I mean, it makes you think. If you have water, if you have food, if you have friends and family that love you, it's really the essential of life. They just told us that the grandfathers and grandmothers take care of the kids because the mom and the dad go to work, and the grandfathers and grandmothers actually stay to take care of the kids. I thought that was quite beautiful as well. Alright, look at this. 8.5 kilometers. This is the start of the waterfall hike.
15 minutes later.
You see this? Yeah, it's raining a lot. All right, we have to go take some cover. It's raining like a lot. All right, now that it's raining, let me tell you a little bit about water resistance on the Nothing Phone 1, because it's got IP33 water resistance, which means if it rains, if it falls in the water, it will not be okay. So definitely be careful when it's raining with the Nothing Phone 1, because it will not do well. So let me go ahead and put this on my backpack because I don't want this guy to break. All right, it's starting to be a little bit complicated now. It is kind of getting a little bit deep. Oh my. Man, this is seriously crazy. We spent more than 2 hours already walking, and we still got a long way to go. Senya has fallen like multiple times. Say it again in front of the camera. You eat scorpion.
People here, some people do eat scorpion.
Wow. That's crazy. Alright, while we're on the hike, let me tell you a little bit more about the camera of the Nothing Phone 1. We got a 50 megapixel camera. You get two cameras, an ultra wide and a wide camera. We do not get a telephoto lens, which is interesting. The way that the camera is actually set up, you actually get a telephoto option, but that's just digital. It's funny the way that they do that. The first time I saw that, I was like, wait, there's the telephone, and then it's like, no. Almost there. And now we are 20 meters away. After 8 kilometers, 1,200 calories burned, 3 hours of walking, we made it. You know what 3 hours and a half walking in the middle of the jungle means? It's that you're literally starving. So we literally need some food ASAP.
The next day.
All right, let's do a quick camera comparison with the Nothing Phone 1 versus the iPhone 13 Pro Max. I mean, these are phones that have very different price tags. Let's go ahead and go on this boat so we can get a couple conclusions. Okay, so here's my quick conclusion with the camera of the Nothing Phone 1. You get very vivid colors, extremely vivid colors. Even I'd say that the colors look even better than on the iPhone 13 Pro Max, but iPhone 13 Pro Max, it's literally what the eye sees, so I personally prefer a camera that is easier to edit photos. These photos, I mean, you don't really have to edit them. They're already edited because they just look so incredibly good. This camera truly shines when there's a lot of natural light. At nighttime, it's okay. You do get macro photography, as you guys saw on the jungle shots, and you also get slow-mo, so the camera's actually very, very good.
15 minutes later.
Okay, we're inside of a cave right now, so it's literally more than ever perfect. The Nothing Phone 1 with this awesome flashlight to actually guide you through these caves. Look at them. There's a lot of words to describe this place. It's scary, it's beautiful, it's very shallow, and there's bats. Wild bats. That's where the cave was.
Approximately 10 hours later.
Literally in the street right now, and I saw, what's your name?
Yeah, Alvik.
Alvik. I saw Alvik with the Nothing Phone 1. Would you recommend the Nothing Phone to somebody?
Yeah, absolutely.